Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hello and welcome. Happy Tuesday, September the 9th. This is the Whiskey Weather YouTube channel, where it is always Whiskey Weather. My name is Brandon Spinner, TV meteorologist in Cincinnati, Ohio. I want to know where you're watching from tonight and what's in your glass. If you are watching this on a replay, this was aired on September 9th at 9 o'clock. But everybody watching live as I speak right now, give me an audio and a visual check. We're good. Ajay says we're good, so we're looking good. Candace watching in this evening. Bourbon Lover, hello, y'all. Junker, late? No, Junker, I hit it right at 9 o'clock. And your comment comes in right at 9 o'clock. KCD, what's up? Oh, shit, he has an intro, says Rich. It's been there for like...
Where have you been, Rick?
It's been there since like June 20th.
Yeah, Rick has just been late to every single stream.
Yeah, but he's working. What's up, Weather fam? Jerry Oman down in Florida, and Carla is here. Chop, chop on the boy. I'm ready to watch live. Where were you this weekend? That's my question, Carla. Ajay is here. Molly is here. I wonder if that means Richard Nixon's here. And Michael, good evening, y'all. Cheers from Lexington, the Toxic Gate. I met Jordan this weekend at KBF in Nashville, Tennessee. Disco 13. Just got one myself. Scott, pretty excited for that. Rich is just a slacker. No, Rich has probably done more for this channel than anybody else outside of Ajay and Mr. Jack.
Nah, he's got me beat.
He's got you beat. Okay. Don't forget to like the video. Yes, thank you, Molly. If you're watching this live, close the comments real quick. Hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? The Whiskey with the YouTube channel. We flew past 13,000 since the last live stream, and we're almost at 14,000. My goal was 15,000 by the end of this month. I don't know if we'll make it, but we're trying. North Texas for Bourbon Lover. Bourbon Lover, I don't know if I have your email address or your address and t-shirt size. I know you did become a member for the YouTube channel. So if you could send that over to me, Brandon at whiskeywx.com. If you have, forget about it. I'll go look in the inbox. But I don't think I have your info. And anybody who is a YouTube member, meaning you have joined and pay the monthly fee to be part of the membership program, and you haven't sent me your t-shirt size, I'm talking to you, Kevin Chandler. It's been more than a year. I need your info. Al Gordon, Whiskey Weather Crew, what's up? Good evening, everyone. To George Manson, Westfield, Indiana, in the house. Hey, up there in Indiana, just did a bourbon hunt that's going to drop on Thursday, so keep an eye out for that. This has been some beautiful whiskey weather lately. I don't want it to warm back up. Kevin, my thoughts exactly. I was in the hospital half the week last week. Oh, now I kind of feel bad. Sorry, Carla. Brian, look at this old guy. Aren't you on your honeymoon right now?
Oh, no.
Brian was supposed to meet me for a t-shirt last week. Didn't show up. Said, I'll get it after my honeymoon. And he left on Friday. So Carla trying not to die. Okay, well, I must have missed out. I think she talked about it in the Discord maybe. I'm sorry to hear that, Carla. I've got your bottle still. No, he's not yet. He's watching other videos. Oh, other videos. Great meeting you as well, dude. Tom in the house as well. Tom, he was at KBF along with Jack and Ajay. Tom Blandford joining in the chat. He's from Southern Indiana, paging Mr. President. That's the smallest bag of Hang Light gummies I've ever seen. Yes, because Brandon finished his Hang Light gummies this weekend, and now all I have are the sample bags of 2 each. So if you're a winner tonight of our giveaways, you'll also get a sample of the Hang Light gummies. Trying some Hill Rock, 5 years. Never had it nor heard of it. I've heard of Hill Rock. Beautiful square bottle, I believe. Really cool people out that way. Just subscribe, says Travis. So thank you, Travis, for jumping in. Sacramento, California. Joe, ECBP in the glass. Which batch? Want to know? And Drucifer here. Hey. Somebody pick up the pour from what you see behind Brandon. Jack is thirsty. Yes, and Mr. Tired Potato Gaming. That is Michael Trader. He's running the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, we're going to be doing a special Bourbon Heritage Month giveaway in Discord towards the end of the month. Only way to get it is to be part of Discord, and you'll want to keep an eye on that. over the next few days and weeks, as I'll have that announcement. 13th Colony Cask Strength, says Bob Leisure, as well as Sippin' Four Roses Small Batch, says Bama ATL. Good evening from Bridgetown, enjoying a pour of Russell's 10. Love to hear it. Whiskey Weather Circle City pick tonight. Great transition there, Logan Blake, because we are almost sold out of it, but there are still a few bottles left. I know it says 30 bottles left. We are now under 17 bottles left as of this live stream. A couple people asked, are there any other picks available? No. Everything else has sold out except the Circle City pick. So if you would like that, Jack is posting a link in the comments section below if you want to buy that. And very, very good, very underrated. And I think a lot of people don't understand how good Circle City is unless you're near Circle City. So that's something you may want to check out if you are looking for one of those new Whiskey Weather picks. Hi, Amanda. Amanda in the house. Amanda from Detroit, also known as Whiskey and Wander on Instagram. Great follow if you want to check her out. Her and her boyfriend, awesome people. Chris, they were at, I hear Helen tastes pretty good, says Brian. So, but Chris and Amanda were at the Kentucky Bourbon Fest as well. Magnolia Double Oak Bourbon, says Keith. And Knob Creek bottle from Red Barrel is fire. Help pick that one. And speaking of picking that one, I was on another barrel pick today, and we'll dive into that here in a couple of seconds. Circle City, great pour. Batman Dummies, got mine. Very delicious. I've got tape on my foot. That's going to bother me.
So I'm just now realizing why you wanted 3 bottles of the Knob Creek. You picked that barrel.
I picked that barrel as well.
So
that's why I wanted 3 bottles of the Knob Creek from the Kentucky Bourbon Fest. Yes, a lot of picks here lately. Most visible influencer at KBF. Me? Is that who you're talking about? Or Amanda? Because I was running around, but I was only there for one day, unfortunately. Trade for a Circle City pick sample. Brandon, I've resent the email. Okay, that means you did send it. It's been a busy couple of weeks, my bad. At work, no pours, but enjoying getting paid to watch the stream. Love it. Michael, met Michael. He was wearing this shirt.
So a lot of Whiskey Weather shirts
At the Kentucky Bourbon Fest. I think I saw 7 or 8 people rocking Whiskey Weather shirts. So thank you to everybody who was at KBF for the support. These 2 were there. One was working for Pursuit. The other one was just there to have fun. Do you have fun?
I did have fun.
Yeah. What? Get any good bottles or?
I waited in line and struck out twice.
Rough. I heard a lot of people talking about that this year. Sipping the New Riff Barrel Pick Gold, Liquid Gold. Yes, and those are fully sold out. It's been a busy couple of weeks. Yeah, maybe I'd have my shirt by now. Maybe you'd have your shirt by now, Brian, if you showed up at the meet time when I told you to last week and you ghosted me for 30 minutes and then you finally figured out you were going to answer me on Facebook Marketplace. That may have happened, or Messenger. That may have happened. I don't know.
That guy sucks. We could ban him from the show.
Hello from Wrigley, Tennessee. Enjoy your channel and a Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Really good. Ajay, how was your first night? I was packing. Okay, Brian. Hi, Tushar. Likewise, yeah. Tushar was at KBF as well. A lot of Whiskey Weather Patreon members at KBF this year. I think there was at least 30 from what I counted. So next year, we're going to have to do a Patreon get-together at the festival, probably on a Saturday night. Even if you're not at the festival, you're more than welcome to join. I know we're doing that a year in advance because next year is September 10th through the 13th. Get your accommodations now if you haven't already, because they're already booking fast. I looked at Airbnbs yesterday, wiped clean. So I'm going to have to get a camper. Good evening from Ashland, Kentucky, says Chris B. Chris, Patreon member, met him over at the Old Hamer release event as well. I answered you on Patreon. I threw something up again. Jack's going to kill me. Larrikin for tonight. Eric Dahl was one of the guys wearing the Whiskey Weather shirts. He was the one wearing the Care Bear shirt. And speaking of shirts, yes, Ajay, I did update.
Let's go.
Oh, no. There it is. There it is. There it is. If you are interested in some merchandise, 10% off all orders of $50 or more. All the Care Bear t-shirts, which were a very popular hit at the Kentucky Bourbon Fest, as well as the bunghole shirt that I'm wearing tonight. We've got the Whiskey is Key shirt, Whiskey Weather sweatshirt. It's always Whiskey Weather sweatshirt. We are getting the sweater weather. So if that's something that is up your alley, use this time to get 10% off. your merch with code SEPWWX live. And yes, Michael, Patreon get together sounds awesome. Yes. Did you see what the comment just came through? Tall shirt sizes, Brandon. I'm still working on it, Michael. It's a lot harder than you think. Just got notified my practice got delivered. Okay, cool. Package probably. Michael, Patreon get together sounds awesome. And then look who joined in and what he was doing.
Mr. President.
I don't think I can read that. I might get knocked off. I'm surprised you could write that word though. But North Alabama checking in. Kyle C from Coleman, and then Wayne. Cheers, my guy. So tonight we're not really doing any real blinds, but we are going to do some talking about the Kentucky Bourbon Fest. We're going to talk about a couple things coming down the pipeline for the Whiskey Weather Crew. We're also going to do more of that blind samples where one of y'all is going to pick out a sample. I'm going to turn around and you're going to pour it and all that. So let's pick that first. Ajay, there you go. Jack, I'll pick you out a pour. But Kentucky Bourbon Festival was a wild weekend. Jack, you feeling rye or are you feeling bourbon tonight?
Bourbon, nothing over 118 proof.
There you go. 114 proof from Old Louisville. Ajay, just tell me when you're ready. So if you were at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I have some thoughts myself. First off, you ready? Cool. Love to see the craft distillers that were there. Amazing people that were there. A lot of new distilleries that hadn't been there in the past. And the craft to me is always where the action's at, and that's where normally there's a ton of people at. I do have some critiques this year for the KBF. I think the bathroom situation was pretty rough. I walked around for 30 minutes, could not find a freaking bathroom. And come to find out they were outside of the festival or all the way on the other side of the craft.
In the corners.
Yeah. In the past, they've had them strategically placed out. So I was a little bit upset about that. I think the way the lines worked out this year, I think there's a little bit more chaos. Brian was there working for Pursuit. Cheers, Brian. So was Jack.
Hey, what's up, Brian?
Did you get a chance to try this Larrikin cigar? I did. I thought it was good. I didn't think it was maybe $150 good. I didn't try my sample, but I did try that KBF. Thought it was pretty good for what it is. 5 different finishes. I think personally, the highlight of the distillery that I loved the most this year was called Silk Velvet, coming from Western Distilling Company. Which is Jacob Call, who used to be the master distiller out at Green River Distilling Co. He then moved now to Western Distilling Company. Silk Velvet is kind of a branch off of that. They just started in December. Really cool people, Zeb and Zach brothers, who have revived the brand from the 1800s. And the whiskey is very damn good. Did you get a chance to try it?
I did not.
Did you?
I did. It's really good. Bought 2 bottles.
Yeah, you did. The small batch and the single barrel, or both?
Just 2 single barrels.
Those 2 single barrels. That's the one I grabbed. It was phenomenal. 7 years, 107, and $80. I know that's a little bit higher for that age year, but they're a brand new up and coming distillery, and I think it was very, very good. Rick checking in from Tucson, Arizona. And before I go more into this, I do also have to give an announcement. July was the giveaway for the Blantons, or August, excuse me. What month are we in? We're in September already? Already September. So we'll be doing the giveaway tonight for all the Patreon and YouTube members, meaning if you were a paying member in the month of August 1st through the 31st. So if you just joined after August 31st, you're not in this month's giveaway, but we will be doing a giveaway for the month of September, and I will announce that at a much later date here this month and get it all ready for you. But we're doing that giveaway, and then also the bottle giveaway tonight. I've already seen one super chat come in, but if you see at the bottom of your screen, for any entry, $5 is one entry, $2 or 2 entries for $10, etc. Tonight's giveaway brought to us by Rich Anderson, because as always, y'all, he's stepping up on this one. The Jack Daniel's Heritage Single Barrel. He got another one of those. He donated this one for me, not donated it to me, but he gave the one that you see in my hand that I already dropped the review to Patreon members only. He gave me this bottle to try. I'll get this back to him, but he's also donating another bottle to give away tonight. So if you want a chance to win this, all you have to do, $5 super chat or Venmo, one entry, etc. from there. So that is tonight's giveaway. We will do that at 10:05. Hold me to that. 10:05. Actually, we've got a special guest in the studio today. Jack's lovely wife and better half, Olivia Weaver now. Ooh. So congratulations to you two. We got the newlyweds in the house. We should, that's why Jack didn't wait to tell me until the last hour. We could have played a newlywed game.
Nope.
People would have loved that. But Bourbon Lover, $10 super chat rolling in. So 2 entries. Bourbon Lover, thank you for the support. Jacob Morrison, cheers. Water for me tonight, but that Buckner's 13 Hazmat took a beating this weekend, and it was amazing. Had to grab another bottle of that Circle City as well. So big shout out to Jacob. Thanks for the support. Which I think he's got the Buckner's 141, but they're both fantastic, each in their own right. I got a Black Saddle 12-year, and I love it. I had a Black Saddle, what's it called? Buff Turkey from Derek, Straight Lines and Bourbon, a couple weeks ago. I got 2 bottles of Silk Velvet single barrel. It was great. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Silk Velvet was the star of the show this weekend. I got to talk with them quite a bit. Eric Bogart grabbed the single barrel. Yep. Liking everything from so Short Barrel as well. Yeah, Short Barrel was crushing it as well. They had a hazmat that they dropped for the festival. I know a lot of people were kind of pissy with what was dropped during the festival and when. A lot of people who were saying general admission didn't get anything, but I did notice a lot of general admission people posting some killer bottles. So I think it just ended up being a timing issue.
They didn't get any VBS.
Yeah,
I think that's what.
It wasn't until Sunday afternoon that they finally dropped VBS at a time that GA could get it.
Yeah, well, they dropped it on Friday, but all the VIP people went there.
Yeah.
And that's the perk of paying for VIP is getting that
apparently letting VIPs loop through the line, getting 3, 4, whatever. Before
that makes sense. That makes sense. The whole ID thing. But Allison, love that. AJD Heritage Toasted. So big shout out to Al. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Tushar, $10 super chat as well. And we got another one flying in from Sarasota Real Estate with David Libertor. Or is it Libertori? I can always mess up every name, right? I'm ordering 2 more Circle City bottles tonight, says Rich. So I guess we're going to be down to 14. Dr. Schultz. Casey, I thought Jack took Olivia's. Jack Hall. I think that. I did call him Jack Hall, I think, in the last live stream. Bama ATL 479, $10 super chat. KBF seemed focused on VIP for Mako Distillery Unicorns. Forced general admission to hunt in craft for gems. Friday it was hot. Needed a preview to be a better hunter. Yeah, so GA Crew did get stuff on Sunday. Heaven Hill Makers held stuff back. Okay, so Bourbon Lens checking in. I don't know if it's Scott or if it's Jake. I'm assuming it's Jake, but you can never know who's watching. I did hear that GA got some good stuff on Sunday. If you were able to stick around. A Toxicate enjoyed Dueling Grounds Silk Velvet Neely family. Neely, did you get a chance to try the Hidden Barn?
I didn't try it.
Oh, no? Besides Pursuit. Henry Hickey, $10 super chat. Crack the Circle City Double Oak tonight. Great pour. Cheers to you, Rick. Appreciate you. And Drew for $5 super chat rolling in. Michael, order me one, Rich. Steelhouse KBF pick was really good. I hope so, because I helped pick it, Alan. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I did try that. I loved it. Did not grab a bottle of that. I did have a good time at Penelope. I was able to grab the entire vertical. So I was pretty happy about that. But that was Friday morning. So stay tuned for the video on that. It was a good time Friday morning. Silk Velvet, good flavor, but drank way hotter than its proof. Sometimes I like that. 107. I thought it was much, much better than the small batch, personally. I got VBS and Maker Celleraries both on Sunday, both Silk Velvet as well. Phyllis, $9.99 super chat. Cheers to Phyllis. Thanks for joining in. Hey, y'all, it's Scott this evening. What's up, Scotty? And then Doug Fancher, $5 super chat. Guess next year I need to hang around for Sunday. Yeah, unfortunately, I had to bail. Friday night was my last night there. Saturday morning, I had get this. I literally slept for like 10 straight hours last night because I was wiped.
Right.
So Friday, the festival, it kicks off. I think Thursday is my favorite night of the fest every year because Bourbon in the Air kind of gives you a layout of the land, of what's going on. I did think it was a little lackluster this year. It didn't seem like there was as many people this year. I think part of that was because the Penelope event, where they were doing the tasting and the taste through the entire estate collection event, but there didn't seem to be as many people at Bourbon in the Air this year, and it seemed like the distilleries that had bottles didn't have as many for Thursday night because they all sold out in like 10 to 15 minutes. Anywho, Friday, big day. It was hot, 90 degrees. I will say, 4 for 4 on the forecast, y'all. 4 for 4 on the forecast, if you may have missed it. I did put the forecast out there. So Friday night, Bardstown Bourbon Company, and we'll touch on that here in a second. Three of us were there, along with Jason. Speaking of Jason, it's his birthday today. So big happy birthday to our guy, Bourbon and Burpees, Jason Harris. Give him some love in the comments. I don't know if he's watching or not, but Jason, happy birthday to you. He's my right-hand man. And he got me some great content this weekend as well, because Saturday I had to hop on a plane and fly to Chicago because my cousin got married on Saturday in the northern burbs of Chicago. So get this, was out at Bardstown until 1:30 in the morning, got up at 4:30, drove to Cincinnati to pick up my daughter, and then flew to Chicago for the wedding. So whirlwind of a weekend. So I'm just recovering now. So a little slow to get some things out content-wise, and also a couple more of those packages. So if you are still waiting on a package, by the end of this week, it should be going out. And Cody Carpenter, $20 super chat. Thank you to Cody. That is via Venmo. Bob Leisure, $10 super chat. Brian Jones, $5 super chat. Trevor Chose, $10 super chat. Kevin, $10 super chat. Anthony Hascamp, $5 super chat. Anthony, I believe I have a box for you on the counter as well. Tom Blanford picked up the Augusta KBF pick in a VVS, as well as the Bardstown Bourbon Company Disco 13. Yeah, they had quite a bit of that at the festival as well. The Disco 13.
Yeah.
I was able to grab a bottle of that on Thursday night. This is the old buddy Joe from Huntsville. What's going on, Joe? How's it going, dude? $25. I told my grandmother, who's in Montreal, to watch me for good luck. Sipping Saz 100. How's the new Saz 100? Has anybody tried it yet?
I've not tried it.
No?
Don't really plan to.
You got one for Cleet or from Cleet?
No, 4.
For Cleet.
I don't know if he's tried it yet.
Tell me this. Okay, I have not even touched the pour that you gave me. Austin Howdy Shell, $10 super chat. Went to Makers and Buffalo Trace on Sunday. Missed the VVS drop. Had no idea they were dropping Sunday. Yeah, they were talking a little bit about it throughout the weekend, that they were going to put it out on Sunday. Yes, October 4th, Bourbon on the Banks. Hope to be there. I have my daughter that day, so it might be babysitting the baby at the Banks with some bourbon, unless somebody wants to volunteer as a babysitter.
Are you allowed to bring children in?
I don't think so. I'll put it in my backpack. Picked up Penelope 17-year-old American light whiskey. Cannot wait to open it. I am super excited. I got the 20-year ALW at KBF. Tried it before I bought it. Phenomenal. That's all I say. And I found out what may have been the Penelope 16-year-old single barrel, and I don't think it was a 16-year-old single barrel. I'll just say that. I think it was a little older, and I may have the sample of it in my cabinet that I just found out about today. Here we go. Jason is watching. Were the tuxes made of Kevlar? I'm assuming they're talking about your wedding. I don't know. I must have missed something. Kevin Roll, $5. My wife grabbed me a bottle of the Neely family a few months back. Haven't opened it yet. I really enjoy what Royce is doing down there. Molly Wellman now on board. Really cool stuff down at Neely Distillery. Did you not like it?
I tried a couple things there, wanting to like it, and I couldn't.
The Hidden Barn, to me, I thought was. I did not like the first renditions of Hidden Barn. The one Royce poured for me the other day was blown away.
My palate was shot because
Marty's in the house.
A lot of bad whiskey there on Craft Row.
Well, Marty is in the house. Whiskey knows. Happy birthday to Jason. Yes, from Kevin Roll. What did you pay for the Penelope 20? I think it was $175 before tax. So under $10 a year. Not too bad. Buttery popcorn, Eric B says of the 17. Oh, talking about the wedding you went to in Chicago. No, I was half asleep during it though. So Yeah. Sorry, cousin. I was just wiped. So on the nose here, I don't know what Ajay poured up for me, but to me, it starts off as a rye. I've got a little bit of a dill and pepper smell, maybe even a little bit of spearmint. Another super chat coming in. Chris Hoover, evening crew. Everyone recovered from KBF. Yes. Yeah, not bad at all. For $175 for a 20-year bottle. I really want the Penelope Omega. I was lucky that I was able to grab one of them on Friday morning. Need some whiskey weather hats. Maybe we'll do that as a second giveaway tonight. How about that?
Yo.
Second giveaway. We're going to do the Jack Daniel's Heritage single barrel to give away, and then we'll give away a hat as well. Camo whiskey weather hat. Carla trying to go hunt in a whiskey weather hat. I'll see what I can do. We could do maybe a one-off. I don't know. Have you tried the new Four Roses LE Small Batch? I picked mine on Saturday. No, I have not. They did drop it at the festival, and I think Brent Elliott signed every single bottle because that line was forever long. But
I heard they also dropped last year's.
Oh, they dropped last year's as well?
Yeah, they might not have dropped this year. I know they dropped last year.
Interesting.
They dropped something.
And I know Jim Beam dropped on a Knob Creek 21 as well, which I just saw as well. So can't wait till you review the Penelope Estate bottles from Lux Row. Yeah, I am excited. Hopefully on my list to do this week. I have a lot of bottles. Ask Jack and Ajay. There's a table downstairs of all the bottles I need to get to review. There's probably, 40 on there? And that doesn't include any of the stuff that I've snuck up here on accident. So I'm going to have to go and get some stuff done here over the next couple of weeks. Who's Jamie? Oh, Jamie Johnson. Yeah, there we go.
Pursuit Ambassador.
Pursuit Ambassador. He jumped in a little bit earlier. I just saw your comments. So I was like, hi, Jamie. What up? Poe, I need me that hat. $5 super chat from Poe. Grab a Penelope creme brulee for $60. Not a big fan of it, said Christopher. I've got one of those downstairs, so we're going to see how it turns out. I've got a lot of Penelope bottles to get to. Also bought the black walnut old fashioned. Did you get a chance to try that?
I've not tried it yet.
We'll have to crack that open next time.
That fall one though.
Craig Harris, $10 super chat. Brian Newton, $10 super chat via Venmo, and Jerry Ullman, $5 super chat. Am I imagining things, or is there way more whiskey in the background this week? I don't think I moved a whole lot around. Maybe it's a little bit wider of a shot, Tommy, but I think up here there's 350 bottles, but I could be wrong. I haven't counted in a while. That's a video that I probably need to make. Four Roses dropped the 24, Illy, not the 25. Okay, so they dropped last year. That's weird. Tried the Omega, was waiting in line at Lux Row, and it's so damn good. Good to hear. Heritage Barrel allotment Saturday in Alabama. This week or next? Like it was last week. All right. Did you try the Buff Turkey Dark Arts? Yes, I did. Honestly, I don't know which one I tried because I think they dropped 2 of them. The one I tried wasn't the biggest fan of. I thought that it was over oaked and bitter.
You tried the cuvee. That's what they were pouring Friday. 100% Friday.
I got it Thursday night.
Oh, then it would have been the cuvee.
Cuvee.
Yeah. Which
I
was
thought
the blend. I tried it before I tried the day they blended it.
Oh, that's right.
So the guy in line behind me was talking about that. He said the one that they had Thursday was a 7-barrel blend.
And the other one was a 3-barrel
And then
blend.
they ran out that day. So that night they blended 3 more barrels, and that's what was sold Friday.
Well, they lied to you because I knew about the 3-barrel blend like a week before that. So that was a story that they tried to make up. But
and then they ended up selling 2 single barrels.
yeah, I knew that. Thursday was a blend, others were single. I heard that there were 2 blends. Going camping in Mass and didn't win the lottery. Waller Antique 107 dropping near me in the next week. Hopefully I can find one. Must be in Ohio. I think Brennan needs more whiskey and to send me anything. Elijah Craig or Knob Creek. Need more gummies, yes. So, yeah, I was not a huge fan of the Dark Art. Want that black walnut old fashioned. It is very, very good. I tried it in line at the Penelope tent as well. So, Candace answering her own question as I read it on air. No, ma'am, got sleeping bag though. They sold more than 2 single barrels at Dark Arts, said Rich. Yeah, did anybody get the Knob Creek 21? I've heard it was good. Austin, I bought the gummies. I think they work. Speaking of the gummies, yes. Today, brought to you by Hang Light Gummies. I feel like a monster right now because I normally hold up the big bag.
Honey, I Shrunk the Gummies.
You didn't like the DA, Brandon? I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was $300 worthy, but I don't know if the bottle that I got for you was the same one that they were pouring, because they said that they had ran out at some point, but I was in line, but they still had it. So it was very confusing. I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was anywhere near the Buckner's 15 year that I picked, either of them personally. I might be a little bit biased, but to me, it was just a little bit more of that bitter dark oak rather than a whole lot of sweetness. But people were freaking out. And I think, what are they on the secondary market for, like $2,200 or something like that? Is that what I just saw?
Darkers are sold like 600.
600? Okay.
They
Maybe
came down. Those
They might have started.
Cuvée blends are down to like 400, 425 now. But
Okay.
yeah, I know, I agree with you. It probably wasn't as good as a lot of the single barrels I've had. But
Like the video again, Molly. Thank you for the pop up there. You must have something that the gummy bear looks tiny. Oh, Kevin's catching up. He was 5 minutes behind. He must have hit pause or something. Hang Light Gummies were key this past weekend. I was handing them out all over the place to people. So hopefully the people who enjoyed them loved them and realized, did you get the bottle that they... I don't know. Rich, I went straight to there after I missed out on the Booker's The Reserves. Did either of you try the Booker's The Reserves tequila batch?
no.
No?
Were they pouring it there?
They were pouring it, and they also sold it on Thursday and Saturday. But
I was in line when I was grabbing your Knob Creeks, and they had like 3 left. And I was like, what's everyone trying to get? And the guy was like, it's the Reserves. I was like, I don't think I want that.
I stood in line on Thursday night, didn't end up getting it
Like,
because they only had 48 bottles. Ran into Tim. Did you see Tim?
I saw Tim.
Yeah. Speaking of Mason, if anybody's going to be in Mason this Saturday, come say hi. You should come too. The Professional Pickleball Association is in town. So Allie and I are going to go check it out. PPA, I believe they're playing at the ATP Center up there in Mason. So your wife, clicked on the wrong one. Bought a bottle of the Reserve on Saturday. What did you think, Brian? What did you think? Hey, my wife just joined to watch me on the couch. She fell asleep in 2 minutes the last time. So let's see if we can make it 3 minutes longer this time. New super chat coming in. Austin Bailey, $10 super chat via Venmo. So cheers to you, Austin. Thank you, sir. Tushar got the new bottle of Booker's and said he donated to the channel for a giveaway. I don't think that that's true, but if it is, more than happy to. Speaking of donate to the channel for stuff, Sherlockness, Jacob Sherlock, didn't give me the bottle to keep, but he has a Weller 18 year, which is the 18-year-old wheat whiskey. He gave me this the other day to review on the channel. So stay tuned because that review will be coming up as well. I told you we have a lot coming up. Dave from House Bourbon grabbed a KC21, posted a short review and really liked it. I hope it's good. I've heard good reviews so far. I have one on the way whenever. Oh, I got the tea on why the Little Book Infinite wasn't there. They messed up all the labels. And when I mean all the labels, get this. So the story is, I'm part of the Barreled in Box program. And if you don't know what that is, if you live, I think there's 3 states they ship to. It's that like DTC. Barreled in Box each quarter. No, they do 3 to 4 a year. Depends on the year. But this one was supposed to be Booker's The Reserves and the Little Book Infinite Blend 2. And it was supposed to come 3 weeks ago. It said that it was packed up and ready to go. And then about a week and a half later, we got an email saying we had a snafu with labeling and we're not going to be able to fulfill your order. So your money is not being taken from your account. So I talked to somebody from Beam and they bottled the entire Infinite Blend number 2. And after 800 cases of it, the last bottle comes off the line and a guy goes, that label doesn't look like it's the right one. 800 times 6.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of bottles. But you got to rip every single label off. And here's the deal with a plant like Beam, where everything is scheduled out weeks in advance. Like, there's no way to just be like, let's just slip this in. They have to cancel another bottling of something else down the road and fit these all in, but also remove every single label, which is not terribly easy. So,
Like, yeah, 5,000 bottles.
yeah, well, about 5,000 bottles. Imagine having that job. You imagine being the guy who figured that out. I mean, you should probably
I
get a
wonder
raise.
what the actual issue was. Like, there was just wrong labels altogether. or did
They
have
may
the
have
wrong
done the
proof
first one.
or
I have no
something?
idea. She didn't tell me what the label issue was, but she just said that they put the wrong labels on them. Zach Hansen, $5 super chat. Dark Arts does not compare to the Whiskey Weather Buckner Pick 15. In my opinion, KBF was 16-year. Oh, it was much better. It was the same release, Tom. I picked that Buckner's 16-year as well. I was part of 3 KBF picks this year. The Steelhouse, the Buckner's 15, which was labeled as 15, but it was a 16-year-old, and then the Knob Creek. So if you were to pick up any of those, I was able to help with that. Again, $5 super chat from Zach Hansen. Thank you, sir. 800 cases. Imagine that. 2025 Green Glass Bourbon. It is freaking awesome. Glad to hear that. I have not tried those yet. I think I have the samples from Michael somewhere around here. I forgot to throw those samples. I haven't even drank anything yet. $10 super chat from KJ. No way I'm missing KBF next year. No, don't. Next year's the 35th anniversary too, or 35th annual, not anniversary. So special wrong. They made the limited release. You can probably charge much more on the secondary market for that. He'd get a raise if he'd seen it within the first 10 bottles. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? All right. So the nose on this. This smells like a rye to me. Drinks like a rye to me. The nose is decent. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to rate it as a 1.5. I get some of that dill, some of that mint, but it's not overpowering. The palate itself, earthy. I'd say like evergreen tones, a little bit of spearmint. There's some of that black pepper, some caramels and vanillas trying to sneak through. Now it's getting a little more like a Dr. Peppery like flavor. Finish is actually much better than 1.5 on the nose. Flavor's probably a 1.5 as well. Mouth feels a little tannicky, so 1.4. $1.6 on the finish. Jack's taking selfies in the corner. 177 people streaming tonight. Big shout out to all of y'all. If you haven't hit the like button yet, how are you doing, Jeremiah? Doing well. How about yourself? Ryan here is late, but better than never. Correct. 181 now. So again, hit that like button below. And if you haven't subscribed already, we've got a lot coming out. I've got a new bourbon hunting video coming out this Thursday. I've got a lot of bourbon reviews. I've got the Jack Daniel's Heritage Barrel single barrel review dropping some point soon. That Starlight 10-year that we recorded a couple weeks ago had a little snafu with some audio, but I've figured it out. I think that should be dropping here soon, along with the Blood Oath 11 from Jason, who donated that for review. And we've got a lot of bottles to get to. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on some of those future reviews over the next couple of weeks. We have some bangers to get through, including, as I mentioned, if you're just joining in, the Weller 18-year. That scare anybody? From Jacob Sherlock. What's secondary on that bottle? Like $2,500, $3,000? I don't
think there even is a second. Like, it sits in
I think
stores.
SRP should
Yeah,
say-
18 sits in stores? No, the Millennium sits in stores. That's a new release. This
Oh,
just
I thought
came
they
in.
both. I feel like all that crazy high-end Buffalo Trace stuff, like no one like the flippers don't go after it anymore. I'm like, maybe I'm wrong with this one. Maybe this one they did, but like
I think this
people
one
are
they
so
did.
afraid of getting stuck with them,
Oh,
and they know
yeah.
they don't really move. That it's like at a point, like at one point, getting a double eagle very rare was like, no way. Like, you can go flip that for 2-3 times. Now it's like they'll sit on a shelf, and someone just decide they want to blow to buy a car in one bottle, and they do.
Another super chat from a Toxic Gate. Jordan Clay, met him this weekend. Really cool dude. Met him at the Penelope release event. So, is there any festivals that Jack Daniel's participates in? I think a couple. I haven't been to one though, but hoping to be at Bourbon on the Banks, and then hoping to hit a couple more festivals here between now and the end of the year. Austin, I need that JD toasted. So delicious. That was his comment in his super chat. 25 to 2,800 for the Weller 18 year. So many bottles in so little time. Yeah, we're going to have to do some batch recording here over the next couple of days. Eric Ashley sipping on 107. Found Weller 12 today for $49 in the Chicago Burbs. That's a hell of a deal. $49? Buy every time. I do not think it's worth its secondary pricing. That's for sure. Hey, Jacob, glad I could stop by. Yeah, what's up, Jacob? There's your guy. He's the guy who donated that to review, and I'll get that back to you next time I see you, Jacob. But hit that subscribe button if you want to see what that Weller 18 review comes out to be. I'm excited. I got to hang out with Jacob at Penelope. Jacob, which bottles did you grab? I think it's your girlfriend. I didn't see a ring, so I'm going to assume it's a girlfriend. So what did you guys grab? I think you said the Omega. So very good. Hi from Milton's with the American Legacy Tour gang. Hi, baby. That is my girlfriend, Allie Martin. You may have seen her running around with me or just at the festival. She was probably the tallest female you saw there and the most gorgeous female that you saw there. But yeah, she's out working tonight with the American Legacy Tour gang, ALT. If you are new to Cincinnati or you don't know anything about Cincinnati, American Legacy Tour has some amazing tours. They're just about to start up their ghost tours, which are really cool, especially for spooky season. So you might want to check them out. Tell them I sent you. And you might get a little bit special treatment, or they may yell at you, depending on which tour guide you get. Chris Hoover, smash that like button. Yes, in a $5 super chat from Chris Hoover and a $10 super chat from Cody Carpenter via Venmo. When are you getting back Bama way? Would love to go hunting with you. Hopefully soon. I'm trying to get to a lot of places. Did just lock down 2 new barrel picks between now and the end of the year. Speaking of barrel picks, we've got the River Roots 14-year-old rye whiskey coming out here soon, as well as the Middle West Pumpernickel rye whiskey. Ajay was on that pick. So good. That should be sometime in mid-October. The River Roots probably over the next couple of weeks. And then, happy to announce, we have locked in a Bardstown Bourbon Company pick.
Let's go.
So Bardstown Bourbon Company pick coming between now and the end of the year. And then had to move back to the short barrel pick, but the short barrel pick locked down. Guess what day we're doing it? My birthday. So it's going to be a birthday pick. Hopefully Clinton and the folks get us out something pretty good. But November 12th, we'll be doing that pick. So hopefully a December drop for that one if distribution works out well. So cool. Coming on. Do you have a bourbon influencer? Do you have to be a bourbon influencer to get to KBF? No. There were 6,500 people on Friday. I think a total of 7,000 tickets sold. I was part of the media list, but the media list was only, I think, 50 people. So no, there were a lot more people than bourbon influencers there. Ask Ajay, ask Jack, right?
True.
There were the line to get in on Friday when I saw you. I've never seen a line that long just to get in the building. It means it was pretty popular. Jack Daniel's birthday month, nice bottles available. Let's go. Finally got a bottle of Old Fitz 7. They wanted 130. Yeah, that's a no. Who's late? Not this guy. A few more Omegas and got my line buddy of Founders. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Seen you all over the place at KBF, but didn't get a chance to meet up. It was a great time. Yeah, I was running all over. Part of that was because Friday was my only day there. So I had to get any content that I could that day. And also, you saw it, but I had a talk at Pursuit at 2 o'clock as well. So I had a very minimal amount of time that I could spend there. So unfortunately, I was running around, but it was great to see a lot of people. I think I got stopped no less than 100 times by people. Hey, watch you. Thank you. Saw 7 or 8 Whiskey Weather shirts. Really cool time. I love KBF. I know some people didn't love this year. I will say this year probably didn't meet what I thought last year's was, but I still thought that it was a pretty cool festival, and I'm super excited for the 35th annual next year. So stay tuned for more info on that. Alex just got my barrel pick from Rare Character. Nice. 123.3. What kind of barrel was it? SEG, a SEG, was it TRK? Is that the other one? TKO. Re-Rose Rye are always fire, said Jacob. Oof, yes, let's drink it up. You know what time it is. Let's go, 319er. Great pickup line. What did I miss? Finally got my hands on Bardstown Bourbon. There we go. Yep. Dud Fancher, $5 super chat. I finally got my hands on a Portezella Anejo at MSRP. That's what he was trying to say. I was confused. You got this rye. You did. Is this what you poured?
No.
Okay.
But you have to try this one straight. It's
Okay. What did you say earlier? It what?
It's very good.
I think you used a different word. Pit and 10Ks are the big ones dropping right now, says Rich. This is a lot sweeter now that hit the nose, but this isn't a finished whiskey, is it? Oh, you have it over there.
Not that I know
Okay. Well, depending on, so I'm going to go 1.5, 1.5, 1.4, 1.6. So we're looking at 6 out of 8. And depending on what the value is, if this is a $50 bottle, I would say the value is a 1.6. No, 1.7. If this is a $100 bottle, I'd say it's a value of a 1.2. So that's anywhere from a 7.2 to a 7.7. And it is Bourbon Deluxe, aged 8 years, 119 proof. Man, it does not smell like a bourbon to me. Tell me your thoughts. I got this from Take Life Neat on Twitter. So this is the Bourbon Deluxe, aged 8 years, 119 proof, batch 2401.
There's some spice on that.
Like, to me, that does not have any real bourbon characteristics. I got straight rye off the nose. Like dilly and spearminty and
Yeah, it
earthy.
definitely smells funky.
Interesting. K13 barrel. Tastes way better above its proof, honestly. He said it looks. That's what that's exactly what he said. Batman Dummy, $5 super chat. Rick Daigle, $20 super chat. Gotta throw some more love since we share the same birthday. Rick, a birthday buddy. Yes. November 12th. What do you think?
Kind of smells like a Chick-fil-A spicy deluxe sandwich.
Right? There's like,
I'm hungry.
Hey, let
I mean, it's good.
Tomatoes and onions.
I'd probably give it a final rating score around 7.7, 7.8.
Like the greasy kind.
Bourbon math equations. Love bourbon math equations. Yep. So lightning counter score 7.7. Not bad. Because I believe this is like an $80 bottle. Haven't had one of those. That's one thing you or Ajay haven't had yet. That's a very specific sense, Molly says. Speaking of, did Richard Nixon just pop in for one comment and then leave? Is that what I saw? Off to bed, have to work tomorrow. But Bourbon Lover, cheers. Y'all have a great evening. You as well. Thanks for joining in. And I'll check my email and make sure I get you written down if I haven't already. But thanks for joining in. He died. See, that's not funny because homie was in the hospital a couple weeks ago. Wayne's got a debate for you here, Jack. Popeye chicken sandwich is better.
Dude, you know who else said this? And I kind of lost respect for them? Ajay. Saying that Popeyes is better than Chick-fil-A. I mean,
The Popeyes
you're just
chicken sandwich is
you're just like
better than
downright
Chick-fil-A.
wrong.
No.
You're just like not correct. Like, I don't think that's one of those things that's like can be an opinion.
I kind of like Popeyes better.
The Popeyes chicken sandwich is top of the list.
I think I like Popeyes better. I love Chick-fil-A.
I'm never watching Whiskey Weather again.
Joke's on you. You're still producing it.
I'm gonna go start Bourbon Weather. And
Bourbon Weather. Oh, speaking of TikTok fandom, yes, about time. Picked up Bardstown Disco 13 in the Wheat King #2 at the Distillery last Friday. I was lucky to get a Bardstown 13 at the festival. Well, the real Richard Nixon died. We don't know that. Spiky Chick-fil-A is the gold standard, says Jacob. I promise if he did die, I wouldn't let you know in a live stream. Ajay and Brandon should have to drink the Crown chocolate for that. Where did that go? I think it's downstairs. But so we are at 9:50. We talked about the Bourbon Fest a little bit. Didn't get there on Saturday. Did you go on Saturday? You worked it on Saturday, right?
I was there.
I only went Friday.
You just went Friday. You got a barrel proof rye, Elijah Craig barrel proof rye at Heaven Hill on was that Thursday?
Thursday. Yep.
Talk about that experience.
You do bourbon. Basically, dude took us back into a room and was like, "Yo, we got 4 barrels that you can only try here. and one of them was a Bernheim wheat barrel proof. There was a Larceny barrel proof, Elijah Craig bourbon barrel proof, and rye barrel proof. And the rye was 10 times better than everything else.
So you get to try all of them
Yes.
and then pick. Okay,
Yep.
cool. If he was smart, he threw the crown chocolate away. No, it's still downstairs. Got to mix it with some shit to see what can make it taste better. I now hate Ajay, says Josh. My neighbor went to KBF and is bringing back some bottles. Amongst is the short barrel Sasquatch. Super good. Mine is back there. Very good. You tried it.
Yep, I like it.
Big fan, big fan. I've seen Futurama next and is just ahead in the jar. 38 super chats. Can we get to 50 by 10:05? Jack said. And speaking of that, Carla, $10 super chat via Venmo. Jerry Ullman, another $5 super chat. Cheers to you, Jerry. Just got a $50 super chat from Jacob. I'll take a sample of that rye. Thanks. $50 super chat from Mr. Jacob Sherlock Ness. I'm trying to get my hand on the Weller Special Reserve, but in Naples, Florida, you have to be a loyalty member with ABC. Thomas, send me an email, Brandon@whiskey.wx.com. And if you want a Weller Special Reserve, they literally sit in Ohio, and I'm happy to ship you one for cost.
Comes out of the faucet.
Huh?
It comes out of the faucet around here.
Yeah, it's basically just literally sitting on the shelves. So let me know. Happy to get one to you. Very easy around here to do that. That dude definitely took you to the back room for favors. Speaking of, Josh, are you not at the movie theater right now? Bring it over Friday for my birthday. Cody's birthday on Friday. Couldn't be.
That I'll trade him a sample of this for his Weller 18 sample.
Oh, Jacob, you hear that? He'll trade you a 1 ounce sample for the rye for a 1 ounce sample of the Weller 18. I'm going to let you decide on that one. Cody said he's bringing it over for my birthday on Friday. Cody's birthday is Friday?
It's not on my calendar.
Oh, it can't be the Thursday. You know why? Thursday's 9/11 and he's not a tower. He's a little short.
Whoa.
Speaking of 9/11, Jack was born after 9/11, weren't you?
Yeah.
That's wild to me. That is wild. Shmemi. Shemi. SCHEMI. Cheers. $5 super chat from Shemi. Thank you, sir. Chick-fil-A is the best, hands down. 27, all of 27 of Weller's. Yep, that's about the price it is up here. Not my giant eagle having 4 cases of Weller Special Reserve. See? Screw top reserve. Seriously. Yes, seriously, Thomas. Happy to help you out, my man. Sits at ABC, Jerry says the other expressions are in the vault. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know much about the ABCs in Florida. Jerry lives down there in Jacksonville, so he should be able to help you out as well. But certainly happy to help you out. ABC here in Sarasota has great green Weller label all the time. Sits behind the shelf. Just got home from the movies. Trevor in Ohio, $10 super chat. Ohio is the land of Weller. Yes, it is. I've got a video about that on the channel as well. If you go to the channel after this, it should be like the 3rd or 4th video up there at the top. Drinking Starlight 10 tonight, says Chris. Hell yeah. Daughter turns 4 in 18 days. Feel free to send me bourbon to celebrate. Did anybody get any of the Maker's Mark Cellar Age 2025? Would like to try it at least. I know they dropped it a couple times. Did you see the video of the line as they dropped it?
No.
They didn't form a line, and it was like a mosh pit, and they were all just like shoving. That's insane. Getting married this Saturday. Any advice, says Logan. Jack. Yeah, don't get advice from me. I'm divorced. Or no. We should ask Olivia. Any advice? What should Logan say? Logan, here's my advice for your wedding day. As someone who's done it, I told Jack the same thing the day of his wedding and a week before. On the day of your wedding, take a minute or just 30 seconds during the festivities, during the reception, to just look around and soak in everybody. I'm getting chills thinking about it right now. Just soak in everybody there celebrating you and your wife. And just live in that moment, because it is a moment that you will remember for the rest of your life. If you can just take 30 to 60 seconds to soak it in and live in that moment, because the day is crazy. You are going from the moment you start to the moment you go to bed. It's running around. It's saying hi to every single person. It's people asking you questions about where the flowers are supposed to go, or this didn't show out right. Take 30 to 60 seconds for yourself and have your wife do it, but don't do it together. Do it at a separate time to sit in the moment of the day itself. That's my best advice. And that's the one thing I tell anybody who's about to get married, that was one of the most important moments of my wedding. And I think that is really, really important. And it was advice that was passed down to me from one of my best friends as I was getting married as well. So I know, Logan, you asked Jack, but that would be my advice there as well. Alex Kruger, $2 super chat. When is Greenworks content dropping? Dude, Alex shot a bunch of video for me up in Wisconsin on Saturday as well. Alex, I haven't even gotten to download but 2 of those videos. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks, I've got a lot of editing to get to. If anybody knows a video editor who would be for hire, let me know, because I need a little bit of help. Send you some samples of the Makers 2025 for you and the crew. See you in the DMs. Let's go. My guy Hoover, $5 super chat. Sick. Jack, bourbon live stream turned wedding advice. Now do the weather forecast. Temperatures back into the low to mid 80s this week. That's all I know, because I only have looked at the weather twice since I got out of it. I will get back into it, but one was for the tornado we had back on July 21st or 22nd. And then the second one was last week for the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. Still have it though, for 4 for 4 this weekend.
I've refused to look at the weather, period, since you.
So is my neighbor.
Quit.
He was like, ever since you left, I haven't watched the channel. What the hell's wrong with them? I'm like, yeah, you tell me. Jacob Morrison, $5 super chat. Another one coming in. So thank you, Jacob. Jeremiah underneath that. I understand as well. Great advice. Thanks, man. You bet. You bet. Okay, Dr. Phil. I was in 10th grade that day, Jacob. Yeah, I was in 6th grade. What year were you born?
I was 3.
You were 3? 1998? Yeah, so you were probably in preschool or with your mom, or
Probably just hanging at home.
yeah. I was in Miss Murphy's 6th grade math class, and we had no idea. One of the kids in our school was his dad was in the Pentagon that day, so they were freaking out. $20 super chat from KJ. Already booked a room for KBF 2026. Damn, you beat me to it. Again, if you are just joining in, KBF 2026 is September 10th through the 13th. I really think that if you are going, you should invest in Bourbon in the Air tickets. It's always my favorite night because you don't have the crowds. How crazy was it Friday and Saturday? There are people everywhere.
Very crazy.
Thursday night, there are no crowds. You, as someone who poured all day, a line of like 10, 15 deep most of the day?
Oh, yeah.
Bourbon in the Air, it's 2 to 3 deep. So you're going to have more one-on-one conversations. For those of you who are there and wanting to meet like the master distillers or the owners of the company, you have more of that one-on-one time. And also, I love it because you get a lay of the land, right? Friday's overwhelming as it is. 6,500 to 7,000 people running around, smoking cigars, drinking whiskey, bottle drops here, bottle drops there. Thursday night, you get a chance to walk the entire festival without this massive human activity. And it gives you, what? Massive humans. And you get a chance to see where everything's at, and just it's more of a low-key environment. So I really enjoy that. What Brandon said, and make sure to eat. Yes, that's another thing. That's what I also told you guys, didn't I? Said make sure to eat, because it's going to be a time. I sat down and I ate, but then I got up to go do something and they took my plate away. Like, what the hell? I only had one bite of my
your own
steak.
wedding cake.
Yeah. Eat your own one. Did you guys eat your?
Yeah, we had like 2 bites.
Yeah. What's the best way to contact you regarding a potential video editor? Email brandon@whiskeyWX.com. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you. Haven't watched the weather on that channel since B left.
I just don't believe in the weather since you left.
You don't believe in it, as in like you don't believe who?
I
Oh,
put
it doesn't exist.
full faith in the Apple Weather app.
Logan, I wasn't alive for 9/11. Yep, because I think you're even younger than Jack. I think you turned 21 right before our Augusta Buckner's 13 pick. Freshman year of college that day. Miss Kibby's at counting. See, that's one of those events. Where were y'all at? Throw that in the comment section below. 10th grade, driver's ed. Carla. 6th grade. I was in the 10th grade asleep in American history, said Juice Fur. So I wasn't missing it. KJ, well, you just got to get the tickets now, and they go quick. Last year, VIP sold out pretty much in the first 6 minutes, and then GA sold out within 3 days. So you got to be on it. Jack, never go to bed mad. Agree to disagree. Cooler heads prevail. So that's a good one. Let's drink this up. Yes. Gym class, freshman year of high school. Married with kids. Yes, I'm that old. Wow. Well, cheers, Wayne. Thanks for joining in. This makes me feel old. Stop it. Sleep in my dorm sophomore year. I was in college at UC on 9/11. Crazy. Yeah, I just love to hear like everybody's like experience behind that stuff. I've nosed it and it's phenomenal. Man, this smells way more like a bourbon than this. This is the first one. This smells incredible. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
They need to start coming out with Elijah Craig barrel proof ryes. Ooh, that's 132.
132.
I mean, it drinks up there. Whew. Flying back to London. Obi-Wan says that. So was that in the Millennium Falcon that you were flying back to London in, or 9/11 was driving to work? I was 25. I was on my way to class. Heard about it at a stoplight, said Geronimo. I was in Michigan attending a training seminar for work, says KJ. 7th grade on the bus. Driver told us shut the hell up and listen to the radio. 46 super chats. 3 minutes to go. So Jack, you said the goal was 50.
Yeah.
We're almost there. Brian, I watched the second plane crash on TV. Wow. It was a wild trip back with no planes flying in the air. I remember that. I had football practice and there was only one plane and it was Air Force One. And it flew by. And that was the only plane we had. It was really eerily quiet in the skies. Chris Dittmer, $10 super chat. That makes what, 47 or 48? 47. Amsterdam to London. Wow. Chris Detmer, $10 super chat. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate the support. Douglas Weber, I don't think I called out your $15 super chat as well via Venmo. Cheers to you. I was working that night right across from the towers. I watched them go down from my window. That's got to be chilling. Scott, can you still vividly see it? You are right. I'm sorry. The best phrase you can memorize to keep sanity. There's some advice. At work at Redstone on the Arsenal. Scary time, man. Wow. We officially need an old person's channel in the Discord server now. We can talk about 80s hair bands and big hair. Can I be in that? Because I was born in 89. I was late 80s.
You're so
still
old.
80s, baby.
So old.
I got married a month later on the 13th. Some people didn't attend because they were afraid to fly. I can understand why. I was watching the Today Show and saw the second plane flying in the tower. In Troy, Michigan, working on an IT contract. Burned in my head. Yeah, I can imagine, man. First year working at UC. We lost internet, probably crashed. So the trainers were like, take 5 minutes till we figure it out. Yeah, I'll make a grandma and grandpa change. So there's going to be a new channel in the Discord. Speaking of Discord, I already dropped it in a little bit earlier, but if you want to join the Discord, we are going to be doing a bottle giveaway here later on this month. Just to Discord members only. You do not have to be a Patreon member to be part of the Discord. I know some of the channels out there make that a requirement, not a part of the Whiskey Weather community. I just want to have the best community full of people possible. No exclusivity to Discord, except as we go forward, there will be some Patreon-only Discord videos that'll pop in there for like live streams where it's just for Discord members. But I think that Patreon just changed how they do things. So maybe I think I can go live via Patreon without having to go through YouTube. But we'll figure it out. But yeah, you don't need to be a Patreon member or a YouTube member to be part of the Discord. Josh Junker, $5 super chat coming in. Cody Carpenter, another $10 super chat. Josh Jackson, $20 super chat. Crimson Larry, a $5 super chat. 10th grade U.S. history class. Then while waiting, my mom called me and asked if I had saw what happened. Didn't see the footage till I got back home. Yeah, pretty crazy. Rick Daigle, $5 super chat. Todd Timpton, cheers, B. Still miss you in Huntsville. I miss Huntsville, man. I got to get back down. Joe was just asking about that down in Huntsville. Hopefully within the next couple of months. I'd probably say Q1 of 2026 would be the goal. Goal is to get to all 50 states here between now and the end of 2027. We'll put that as the goal to do some bourbon hunting and some events in. I think I'm at 9 so far, so we're about 20% of the way there. Get to check off a couple more, hopefully by the end of this year. Jason and I are hopefully going to be doing a long bourbon hunt down to the southeast. I have an idea of a video that I'm going to try, but can't give you all the tea yet. But vacationing in Vancouver, Boston, British Columbia, had to drive all the way back to Columbus. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That is Mr. Russell Fish up there in Columbus. Hola, Todd Timpton. Come to Huntsville, says howdy. Q1 of 2026. Holding you to it. Yes, let's do it. Q1. Bon on the short barrel pick, says Cody. Only on allocation Saturday. Yeah, maybe, you know what? Maybe I come down in December and do allocation day. Why don't you plan on Nevada and we'll do a Frey Ranch pick? Hell yeah. I got to get into some Frey Ranch stuff. I got to get a contact there. Will you bring grandma along with any other hunting videos? I got another grandma video coming up here soon. Just keep that in mind. Hook up with Truffle Pig, the best bourbon sniffer in Huntsville, Alabama.
Best bourbon sniffer is Austin Tiller.
Yeah, he is the best. I'm in for Huntsville, says Wayne. Yeah, let's go. Definitely. Cody definitely wants a short barrel pick. So we are at 10:05. I said that we were going to be doing the giveaway. It's actually 10:07. So count them all up, Jack. We get to 50.
Oh yeah, 52.
52 super chats today. Yes, more grandma content. Yeah. So I know there was not a whole lot of organization to today's live stream. I just kind of wanted to chat with y'all and just get a pulse on what you guys are feeling. I love where we went today. So thank you to each and every one of you for all the super chats. I'm excited to give away a bottle of the Heritage. Of course, this one is open. The other one will not be open. That'll be sent to you along with some Hang Light gummies. And of course, you can get 10% off those Hang Light gummies with code Brandon10 on Hang Light's website. So we will do the giveaway now, and then we'll toss the link in the comments section later for those Hang Light gummies if you're interested. I did not have a single hangover this weekend in the 2 nights that I was there.
Good work.
Friday?
No.
No hangover.
No hangover?
Just everything else.
Everything else. I actually had a rough night on Thursday. We won't get into it. But hangover-wise, you were fine?
No hangover.
Hang Light gummies worked.
Yes, sir.
Busting your body on things probably didn't. That's going to lead
Everything else hurt, but no hangover.
Everything hurts and I'm dying, but I wasn't hungover. Yeah, I took gummies both nights. Woke up. I had 3 hours of sleep Friday night into Saturday, and I woke up feeling great other than the fact that I was tired as fuck. But no headache, nothing. So here we go. All the way from Jacob to Bourbon Lover, Phyllis, Cody Carpenter. Cody jumped in a couple times. Chris Crawford. So here you are. I'm not going to go through each and every one's names, but Rick Daigle. The number next to your name here on the right is how many entries you get. We have a total of 110 entries tonight. So, we will do this giveaway first, and then we will do the monthly Patreon giveaway next. Zoom 200. Tools, extensions, random generator, start 1 to 110. Whenever this pops up. There we go. This thing's running slow again. You type in 110, Jack. All right. Olivia, what is your favorite number?
4.
4. All right. We're going to generate it 4 times. So random generator number 1 is number 41. Random generator number 2 is number 74. Random generator number 3 is 42. That was the same one as number 1, right? And the winner is number 2. So was that the first super chat of the night? Jacob Morrison
Yeah.
gets the Jack Daniels Heritage. So Jacob Morrison, congratulations, Jacob. JD Heritage bottle. And some gummies. So you'll get a 2-pack of gummies. It's so cute. So congrats to Jacob. We're going to do another giveaway, which is going to be a Whiskey Weather hat, as I mentioned. Whiskey Weather hat. Or if you already have a hat, if you win this, then we can work on something else. But Ajay, give me a 3. 3. He's like, yeah. Okay, so the third number generated. Random generator 1, number 5. Ooh, low numbers today. Random generator number 2 is 20. And the winner of the hat is number 3.
Wow.
That is wild. And that is Bourbon Lover, who has left the chat to go to bed. So congrats. Now we will switch over to the August monthly giveaway. So for you who to be eligible for this, you have to be a paying Patreon member or a paying YouTube member. You can click the join button in the description below if you want to become a YouTube member, or head out into the description below if you want to become a Patreon member. But it was a monthly giveaway of a Blanton's single barrel pick, also donated by Rich Anderson. This is from Joe's. They do great picks out there in, I believe it's Bolingbrook, but I'm not 100% sure. Letter is a T. This was a Joe's pick, barrel number 92, barreled or dumped on February 5th of 2025, bottled at 93 proof. So it comes with the baggie. But again, you get entered in every month if you're a Patreon member to whatever the giveaway is for that month. And the giveaway, you get a different number of entries depending on how many dollars a month that you get. So if you are an EF0 tier, you get 1 entry. EF1, you get 2 entries. I know I screwed myself with that one, but all the way up to 10 entries per month. And we got 804 total entries. Last time it was in the 700s. So we keep getting bigger, y'all. We keep getting bigger. Storm Chaser community continues to get bigger. I'm just going to make sure that this was done correctly. It was sweet. So between 1 and 84. 804. Yeah, just seeing if you were paying attention, Jack. Add-ons, random generator, start. And we're also going to do view. Zoom 200. 804. Mr. Jack. Patreon winner. Also, Bourbon Lover just got me their information today, so I don't even need it. And I already have Jacob, so we're good to go. All right. August was the 8th month of the year. I don't want to do 8 random generations, though. Between 1 and 8, give me a number. Olivia, go.
5.
5. All right. She looked like she was so nervous she was going to give the wrong answer. She's like, oh, yeah, you win, yeah. Oh, this is why we pick low numbers, because this thing's drunk. 791 is the first one. Second number 177. You could have probably stood in line at KBF and gotten in between the time this started. 348 is number 3. It's ECBP rise again. 209. And the winner of the Blanton's single barrel pick, number 257. I'm going to guess that is an EF2 tier. 257. I'm going to hide the names, so it's going to have suspense. 257. So it is this. It is an EF2 tier, and it is Wesley Bridges. Congrats to Wesley Bridges. EF2 member. So that is $10 a month. He had 3 entries this month. So congrats to Wesley. Thanks to everybody who donated tonight, everybody who is a Patreon or a YouTube member in the program. I have more cool stuff coming up. Trying to do more reviews for Patreon members only, as well as YouTube members only, that are written out reviews. And then we'll do the videos posted about a week later or so if I can get to editing them. But a lot coming down the pike. Congrats to everybody. 4, 3, 5. Are they allergic to double digits? Yeah. Just try not to do double digits because we don't want to sit here for 25 minutes just to give away the bottle. This is the best bourbon channel. Ross, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Way to go. Congrats, y'all. Congrats and cheers. Yes. So thank you to each and every one of you who joined in tonight. 143 in here. I think we hit 181 is the most I saw today. How many likes are we at? How many did we get? Show me your bunghole. Yes, Chris. 117. There's 143 of you in here, and there's only 117 likes. So if you haven't hit the like button yet, please make sure to do so below. And also hit that subscribe button if you haven't. If you are watching this on a replay, thank you so much for your time today, whenever or wherever you are watching this. If you love this live stream, I've got other live streams every other Tuesday. So our next one will be September 23rd. We will do a post-party Discord that day. I know I promised last time that we were going to do it tonight, but this week has been absolute chaos. We will do it the next time. I promise you. Michael Trader, you have to hold me to that, and these two will hold me to it as well. But September 23rd. Oh, speaking of the 23rd, the 24th, the day after, I've got something cool. I get to go hang out with Dirk Bentley at Green River. So I'm super cool. Not super cool. I'm super excited about that because that's going to be super cool. I'm super cool, guys. No, it's a special like concert series that they're doing at the distillery. So that'll be super cool. Hopefully I can get to interview Dirks for the channel. Fingers crossed. Even if we can get him to say, you're watching the Whiskey Weather YouTube channel where it is always Whiskey Weather. Like the old Disney. You guys remember that?
You should make him draw the.
Yeah. Should I have him like
draw a cloud?
Get him on a like glow in the dark stick. Ka-chow with the lightning bolt. But Dirks is one of my all-time favorite night hunk, says Kaiser. I see you, Drake, Virginia Black. I'm just Dirks is a cool dude. I used to see him all the time when I worked on the lake. Well, that's awesome. New shirt idea. Look at me. I'm super cool. Oh boy. Well, we are going to be working on a camo hat, I guess, for our girl Carla and her girl Brandy.
Dirks would probably like a camo hat.
Dirks probably would like a camo hat. I love Dirk Bentley. He's one of my favorite performers of all time. So it'll be cool to see him in more of like an intimate setting at the distillery because that place is not huge to do a concert at. But thank you. I want to hang with Charlie Crockett tomorrow. Probably won't happen, but it'll be at his concert. Hell yeah. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button below, do that. Hit that like button as well. Still 121 of you in here. I end this the same way I end every one of my videos. Please remember to drink responsibly. It is always Whiskey Weather. And if you like this video, you're going to like some of my other lives, which are up there in the top right of your screen. We'll see you in that next video. Cheers, y'all.